Ugh. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to today's Daily Peak. I'm so goddamn tired. I've been awake for less than like half an hour. Um, it is. It's. Uh. It's Yeah, this is about where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm vibing. I'm living life. I am I am a creature. I am a beast. I am a beast of burden. Except I'm not really. Because I get tired. I'll I'll be so normal in just a little bit, I'm sure. Mm, there, I'm looking at video games. Uh, just to be upfront. There are a few fun discounts. And they put Bing Bong in Slay the Spire also. And I'm like, ooh, they put Bing Bong in Slay the Spire. There's some other shit I've been wanting to try out, which is a little bit on sale. I'm like, hey, why not make a little games purchase? Uh, I'm looking through like the what's cheap on my wish list. Mm. Yeah, I'm living. Morning, Digi. My marathon is now available. I don't know what that is, but it's available. I'm browsing. I'm browsing Steam instead of actually starting the stream. Because I am, of course, a dirty, rotten creature. Ooh, China City Skylines DLCs are cheap right now. Ah, they've got a weekend deal where it is 90% off. Oh my god, all of these DLCs are so cheap right now. Oh, and I've been wanting to play City Skylines for a hot minute. I mean, sometimes they get me. Yeah, the full collection is still $90. It's it's a Travis. Okay. I'm doing great things here. You my cart way too expensive on all of this, but also okay. Ooh. They're getting me. Present tense, they are getting me. I'm getting got. Oh my god, adding all of the DLC my cart would cost $172. God damn. I'm I'm in I'm they're getting me. They are getting me. They are so getting me. They get me. Guys, they really get me. Add to cart and check out later. Yeah, yeah. No, that's basically what I'm doing. 'Cause yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So normal. Uh so normal. Very normal. I'm incredibly normal. I'm incredibly normal about everything, actually. Okay, my like ideal collection of DLCs for Cities Skylines does total out to like $84. And that feels like too much. God, how many of these are just radio stations? I need to get started on the stream. You can tell that I have not that I start this out by not having my ADHD meds. Okay. So sorry everybody. I've I've leaned my arm on my desk weird and now my hand is all tingly. You love reduced blood flow. Oh god, I opened the Epic Games store. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I misclicked on Steam and now the Epic Games store is open. I oh. Okay. I am going to boot up Beak so I don't accidentally boot up anything else. But before we actually play, I need to go ahead and take my med. It is currently Friday. Oh, and I hit CVS. So I've got those anxiety meds back in stock. So I'm not gonna like keel over of anxiety anytime soon. And the lady at the pharmacy was very nice and very helpful. And I appreciate her work quite a bit because it means that I actually have a like 3-month supply of my anxiety meds. 20 times 3 is 60, right? You can tell I'm awake. Yeah. Today is Friday. I need to take my meds. I'm going to be washing them down with a Lost and Found Energy lemon lime flavor. I hurt my finger opening that. Blech. I got way too distracted by Cities Skylines DLC for that first, like, 10 minutes of the stream. But it's all on such big discounts right now. Okay. They spoofed the email of one of the bookshop people. Kill them. The scammers, not the bookshop person. My answer is horrible violence. In all situations, I advocate for the most extreme and disproportional response. Hi, Jake. Alright. Now that I have taken all my meds and shit, let's get started. My hair is loose. I need to tighten this fold. There we go. Okay. I went to sleep with my hair up because I am so silly and ugh. I don't know, I still feel tired. But that's not like abnormal for me. Like, I got more sleep than usual and I'm still tired. Because granted, my usual amount of sleep is about 3 hours. I have to nap 80 times. Okay. I am awake, I am alive, I am thriving. I am in my element. I am living large. I had a dream last night. Yeah, fair. I had a dream last night where we got a dog and it was like a horse size. And that's kind of like the only notable thing that happened. I guess we also had a cat, but it wasn't really a part of the dream. It was just around. It was just like a horse-sized dog walking around, you know? Wild dream. First aid kit, nice. Bork bark. Yes, very much like Digi, I had a dream about a horse-sized dog. As we all know, Digi is a horse-sized dog. It does remind me of that one photo of like a jewelry shop window where they had like a, hey, we love to have, you know, dogs around. We try to be a dog-friendly establishment, but sometimes people will a scaled up like recognizable dog breed. It was oh, like one of the, like a big black one that like actually kind of come in that size. It was like a slightly larger version of an already very large breed of dog. But no. 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 This better not fucking kill me. This would be the stupidest way to die. God damn it. Okay. First aid kit helps with poison, right? Okay. Yep. I don't know if you guys can hear that my dog is yelling at me. What? Okay, hold on. More relaxed. No? You're not a fan of this either way? Duncan, buddy, you wanna come here? Here? Allowed in my room. You don't have to be scared of the doorway. Duncan, buddy. Okay. He's just gonna be... Boss, are you okay? You are okay. I'm gonna rephrase it. You're fine. There's a contractor downstairs and you don't need to worry about that. You're up here. You have a bed. I'm here. Am I not comforting enough? Okay. I'm not comforting enough, apparently. That bud? Okay. He's... We have contractors come through the house every so often. In this case, Didn't come in. Duncan doesn't like other people being in the house. He's very anxious. Alright, bud. Alright, I'm gonna close my door most of the way so I can keep going with the live stream. You want to? No? Okay. You know how to nose open a door. You can open that if you want. Okay. This is gonna be background noise that we're dealing with for probably the rest of the stream. This is fine. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't know. Dream about a big dog, cities, skylines, no, cities, skylines, then dream about a big dog. Dog to audience communication. Yeah, no, my house is basically an active construction site, you know? Which means that occasionally we will have just random ass contractors in. And Duncan hates it every time. Every time. And like he does his best to not have a panic attack on main. But he is still a very anxious creature. We think it mostly traces back to that one time he got hit by a car, which, fair. He used to scream at any vehicle with a sufficiently large engine. But yeah, no, the man is not a fan of visitors. You're good, dude. He's doing his best. Oh, you love to see a concert. Yeah, no, he's very justified in developing an anxiety disorder because he got hit by a car. But you know, this does mean that every time he hears a sufficiently large car or encounters someone that he's not familiar with already, he dies of panic attack. Even and especially when it's nothing he needs to worry about. At the very least, he doesn't treat me like I am a stranger every time I turn out, so. It took me the longest to get used to, though, because I hide in corners. And so he didn't see me all that often. But he has long accepted my presence as a member of this household, thankfully. I would hate for him to yell at me every time I come downstairs. Hell yeah. Fucking good work, Jake. I mean, I wasn't there. You could have sucked, but I'm pretty sure you didn't. Motherfucker. Not to brag, but you did get. Hey, do brag. Bragging is cool and good for your mental health. Instruments are hard. No, Digi's gonna TF me into an instrument later today. That was my plans for the day, basically. I've got some other stuff to do. Like I gotta do like a load of dishes and some vacuuming, but I can do that whenever. The saxophone isn't that hard? Incorrect, actually. It's infamously a pretty difficult instrument from what I understand. I don't know, maybe I saw too many fittings on the brass tube, but seems pretty hard to me. Yeah, exactly. The saxophone, apparently. Like, what are you on? The saxophone. Fucking Jake in the chat is a saxophonist. I don't know what a saxophone player is actually called, so I guessed saxophonist. Yeah, pyrite. Jake's a professional saxologist. Yeah. Pro-sexologist. Hell yeah. Glad I got it right first try. I want to try streaming other stuff, but every time I like seriously think about streaming something other than Peak, I look at my very nicely prepared the stream setup, which is all set for Peak, and it's like, do I really want to interfere with this? Do I want to have to change all of this back? And the answer is usually no. It's one of those, like, I have considered live streaming, like, RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress, as well as a few other games, and the result has mostly been, yeah, but I don't want to change this back to Peak. Pirate couldn't stick to piano. It happens. I should stream Subnautica? I didn't enjoy Subnautica all that much. I am a very specific type of person, and that type of person really likes to hunker down in one place. So the fact that exploration is necessary to Subnautica's, like, the gameplay, is something that, like, my brain looks at and is like, oh, that seems like an inconvenience. One of those. Because I like to play things like automation games. So whenever I encounter a survival game, I try to play it like an automation game. Because I like automation games. It's like, yeah, I venture out once to get a necessary resource to automate it, and then I come back home and I build my wool automation machine, and then I never go outside again. Much like real life, actually. Which, a little sad, but you know. The agoraphobia, sadly, does not stop existing simply because I am playing a video game. Yeah, buddy? I'm glad you're looking out for me. I could have sworn I saw some red crisp berries. There is exactly one. You love to see it. I'm gonna sit here until the fire dies out. Nah, it happens. And banned in the percussion section. Yeah. Mood. Absolute mood, Digi. The ADHD is ruining my life. I am on meds, and I'm still pretty consistently having issues, so... I can do this. I can do this every day. But yeah, my energy levels are blah. Usually I need some level of outside pressure to drive me to do just about anything. Being able to do a consistent morning stream would fix you. I mean... I was hoping that too, and then I started doing it, and it's like... Damn. I'm doing a consistent morning stream now, but like nothing else. It's like I've just added this one thing as opposed to... Yeah. It didn't start applying to all of the adjacent things that I wanted it to. It's one more thing than I had before. You're right. It's become part of a routine. Well, the thing is, I have developed, like, inattentive type ADHD and also severe disassociation issues, right? Which means I'm incredibly good at skipping long periods of time. It's like the main bit. My brain is basically made to do that at this point. So, like, one of my biggest issues is lost time, and the fact that I have memory issues doesn't help with that. But also, in response to me being, like, low on energy in any way, favorite animal? Grandfather clock. But yeah, with my whole concoction of brain chemicals being the way that it is, I hang out in the zone of, um, some level of I can't do anything, basically. Or rather, whenever I start running low on energy, my brain phases out completely and I lose several days worth of time. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll fully sit here and be like, man, I need to do X and or Y. And instead of doing X or Y, my brain will be like, I'm gonna stress about that until we burn through the entire energy supply. And then, when we're out of energy, I'm gonna disassociate for 8 days. This, like, live stream is one of the few things that I have been hanging on to like, feel real at least once a day. Hey, buddy, I've been diagnosed. But yeah, no. This live stream helps me feel real at least once a day. Which is a big change from a lot of the extended periods of disassociation I've been trapped in. And it really does help, at least with some level of like, okay, I need to get like day-to-day cleaning tasks done. Even then, I'm still not great at that. Because my brain's just like, time to give absolutely nothing. Like, yeah. Having a job in uni was the worst decision ever, yeah. I need things with, like, really loose hours, because if I need to, like, nap twice a day, because I'm having so many sleep issues recently. It sucks. So I've been out here, like, there's only so much I can do. And, like, even when I am doing it, doing, like, what I can, it's still... Like, I've got a few large sectors of my life, that I need to focus on at any given time. And that's, like, work, immigration, and, health. And if I try to focus on multiple of them at the same time, then I get overwhelmed and I can't do any of them. Recently, I have been doing my best to focus on my health, and that's been overwhelming enough. But also occasionally I'll get hit with the thought of like, oh, hey, you haven't been looking for a new job, or hey, you aren't getting out of this country. Like, things are getting bad. Shouldn't you be focusing on this other thing? Because my brain is never satisfied. So I'll just sit here like, anytime I focus on one of those three major sectors, my brain brings up the other ones to guilt me into not doing anything. Because it wants me to be productive on all three fronts all the time, and I cannot do that. Yeah, no, legal age for a job changes quite a bit based on job. Brains are fucking horrible. My brain has too many unrealistic expectations for me. And if I don't live up to them, it reinforces some weird internal bias that it's like, actually, it was all always impossible. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You are the one making this harder than it has to be. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Well? No, no, it's not gonna go well. Oh, come on. And location, yeah. Um... Depends. You can be as young as, like, 14? I think. I don't know. But that's like if your parents own a restaurant that you are helping in, or like a farm or whatever. And if you're a minor, there's a solid chance that places will just not bother hiring you because they have to do extra paperwork for it. And minors have more restricted schedules. So a lot of businesses are just like, I mean, why bother dealing with it? Yeah, no, big internet safety tip. Bleh. All right. Well, uh, go hole. Hide in hole. Um. All right. Well, that is today's daily peak. Uh, I have been Zol. I am gonna go look at City Skylines DLC because I am weak-willed. I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye. I just poked myself in the eye. Oh, that was so unpleasant. I tried to do a salute and I poked myself in the eye. Oh. Bye.